Cobweb here today, and we are gonna make a register form for users so that they can sign up for a website then log in. So this is just some styling that I did to make this look a little bit more cooler, and I'll show you what's in the code that's necessary for the connection of the input to the actual PHP and MySQL that will create users in the database. So these are just some classes to style. So name is going to be used to get the value of the text box once the user clicks register. And same with password. So I'm gonna make this is very basic. I'm gonna put the link in the description below for the source code. You can either download that, use that, change your database information, change queries and stuff like that. But for the video, I'm just gonna have the user register with the username and password. And for this form, the action is going to index.php, which is this page. So we're gonna have in an if and else statements that checks if the user has clicked this button, and then it will carry out a certain action in order for the user to register. And okay, let's get started. I'm going to put the PHP tag here, and the method is post, so we're going to set the variable username equal to post username, so that will get this, it'll get the value of this input basically. And password is going to be set to, password is going to be set to post password, which will get the value of what the user typed in here. And just to see if that works, just to see if that works, if it actually gets it, we're gonna write an if and else statement. And so we're gonna use the isSet function, so that basically detects if something is clicked, for example like a button. And we're gonna have to, we already named, let's call login. Nah, this shouldn't have a name because this is the register page. We'll have the name on the login page. So let's rename this register. So if isSet, let's define the variable register here. Set it equal to post register. If isSet the variable register is basically saying that if this button is set or clicked, then we'll carry out a certain action. Just for testing purposes for now, we're going to echo username, echo password, and let's see if that works. So the reason we got that error is because we have to put that bit of the code right here, because it would obviously be undefined. It would be set to nothing if there was nothing in the actual text boxes. Okay, so say password 123. Yeah. That's odd. Okay, the reason that we got that error is because I accidentally copy and pasted register inside of that if and else statement, so it needs to, since I wrote if I said register, it needed to be defined before it was used inside of the statement. So now this should work. Yep, prints it out. And let's not set a variable for register, let's just use the post parameter to detect it, so we don't get that error. Okay, great. So now that we tested that out and that it worked perfectly, we're gonna go on and make the table. So I'm gonna go to phpMyAdmin. Okay, sorry, I had some configuration problems. And so I have a database called web. Just kind of randomly named it. And I'll go over the structure of my table. You know what, actually, I'm gonna drop this table. Let's create a new one. Call this one users, number of columns 3, and click go. And the first column is going to be ID, the type is going to be integer, and we're going to have this one auto increment, and second column is going to be named username, its type is text, and let's put a collation, and the collation has something to do with the language of, yeah, it just has something to do with the language. It's not that important, but let's just put this for each column anyway. I'm putting UTF-8 general CI for the collation, and the last column will be called password. Its type is text. I'm gonna save it, and that, now we've made our table. And next video I will be going over inserting the users into the data, or into this table right here, so that we have all the users stored. And yeah, that's basically it for this video.